Hello, Taurus, and welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This will be a weekly reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 1st through July 7th. However, dates are flexible as this is a general reading. Okay, so from the major arcana, we will ask the universe to provide us with the major arcana card that best represents your energy for this upcoming week, or I shouldn't say upcoming, I guess it depends when you're watching this. Okay, we have, the Sun, Taurus. I love it. I love it. The Sun for me is the ultimate fun card because just look at that little baby, carefree, riding on the horse, the sun shining down, the sunflowers. I love that energy. Beautiful, Taurus, beautiful. Okay, and what's going on? Oop, that was fast. In your physical realm, Taurus. In your physical realm, Five of Wands reversed. Okay, interesting. I'll tell you why in a moment. Okay, and what's on the mind of Taurus this week? Oh, that's too many cards. Taurus, you can't be thinking about that many subjects, can you? Okay, what do we have here? We have the Ten of Cups reversed. And what is the message from the universe? Okay, actually, I failed to mention that we do a card or cards for the physical realm, mental realm, and spiritual realm, in case this is your first time with me for a weekly. Okay, and so what do we have from the spiritual realm? Any messages, advice for Taurus? Okay, Taurus, interesting. Okay, so when this jumped out, the reason I was really surprised is that generally the universe gives me this card for, if it's reversed like this, it's an internal conflict within you, but it's not a serious one, right? However, I immediately got the feeling that this is it is a conflict with others, but it's a conflict of ideas, if that makes sense. So there might be some, and a group of people. I feel like there's going to be a discussion this week about ideas. For each of you, the situation will be different, but I feel like it could be like controversial ideas, maybe political or religious, spiritual, kind of like a discourse where people are each presenting his and or her, their people presenting their own ideas. But it also could be ideas about like related to work. Let's say you're in a meeting and you're sitting around a table and people are all throwing out different ideas about which direction to go and such, and there might be some disagreement about that. And this also could be for some of you within your home life, your family life, where it could be parents with kids disagreeing on, say, what the kids are allowed to do. But I do feel like this is a group disagreement, a group discussion. It doesn't even have to necessarily be it doesn't necessarily have to be a disagreement, but the fact that this is coming up in your physical realm, Taurus, I feel like it's a discussion of consequence. In other words, it's an important discussion. And you know what? I am getting the feeling it doesn't necessarily have to be disagreement. I really am feeling that it's some sort of discussion where a group has to, put their ideas out there as individuals, and maybe come to an agreement, a decision about which direction to go in, okay? And so in your mental realm here, you have the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, so you know what? I feel like you feel really, really good about your contribution to this situation, to this discussion, and it's like personal fulfillment for you. I feel like this is personal fulfillment, and yet with the Ten of Cups, I feel like it's personal fulfillment. Like maybe you kind of win this, let's say, discussion. Maybe your idea or your direction is the one that's chosen and you feel personally fulfilled, but I'm also feeling like turn it right side up because it's good for everyone involved. Or at least that's what you are thinking, because this is in your mental realm. So I feel like whatever this group situation is, this discussion of ideas, I feel like it's an important conversation, whether it's family or professional. It even could be social, but maybe you might be swaying people to your way of thinking, and it makes you feel really good because you feel like your way of thinking, your idea is the best, and it's good for everyone, is what I feel. And you know what? The universe is, I feel like telling you, this is like a personal, it's almost like a personal, I'm sorry, excuse my dog. I'll be right with you, buddy. I feel like this is a personal recognition and journey, like the start of something for you. Like this is a win for you that's kind of going to be the start of something. You don't know yet where it's going, and you don't need to. But again, this is very personal here. I feel like this is a very, this is, again, I feel with the group, but I feel like this is like a very personal victory for you. And it's kind of like, going to open the door for something new for you. It's something that you feel good about personally. Even if you can't see where it's going yet, you feel really good about this, which is probably why you have the sun energy here. I feel like this kind of discourse is fun for you, because Taurus, some of you definitely like to mix it up with others. You like to exchange ideas. You like to get others' ideas also, but you do like to be the one who's right. You do like to convince others of your way, and there's nothing wrong with that, because you feel really good about your own personal thought and your own personal opinion. And so I kind of feel like this is fun for you. This discourse, this exchange is fun for you, which is great. You should enjoy it. And I do feel like the universe is telling you that this is kind of like a personal victory. The wand is handed to you, but this is like kind of you. This is really personal for you. You really like it that you have brought people to your way of thinking. So even though this is extremely general, because your situations will be different, it does feel very specific in the sense of this conversation, discourse, meeting, discussion, exchange of ideas of some sort. So I'm finding this very fascinating, Taurus. Okay, general reading, this may not apply to you, but let's say you're, watching this in advance of the week. Be on the lookout for, I don't know if you're called into a meeting at work, if there are big ideas being exchanged, or you find yourself, at happy hour in a very philosophical or political or some sort of other controversial like discussion, because we often feel very strongly about our own personal beliefs, and we do feel really good when we can sway others, because when we feel that strongly about our personal beliefs, we really kind of feel like, at least I do, that they're for the good of kind of like humanity, for people at large. It's more than just about me, kind of thing. So when I want people to kind of see things the way I see them, it's usually for that reason. Like, listen, this is the best way of seeing things because it's good for everyone. It's you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel that's what I'm feeling here. Yeah, Taurus. So this is just, like I said, it might be kind of specific, won't apply to everyone, but I would say focus on this sun energy and having fun. And when your expectations are that high, whatever this discourse, this discussion, this meeting is, I feel like there will be a meeting of the minds here. And that it will be like a personal victory isn't really the right word, but personal satisfaction. And I feel like it's something that you can see this moving forward. Okay, now I was ending this, but of course now I feel like it's giving you a new idea. I feel like it's giving you a new idea here of I don't know, even maybe a way forward of even approaching people and discussing this topic. Wow, okay. I feel like it's giving you a new ambition. And it is very personal for you, Taurus, but you're having fun with it, and that is what I really love. So Taurus, really focus on this sun energy, and whatever happens this week, have fun with it.